Hello, and welcome to another update on Bitcoin. So you see here, the structure is pointing towards further downside overall. We might see a bit more of a bounce over the weekend. The weekly candle close is nearing, but as I said to you on Friday already, don't really expect too much action over the weekend because the market is going to be closed on Monday. Well, not the crypto market for sure, but the US stock market. And that's because of the public holiday. So we might not see too much action. But we might see a bit of a bounce as we're heading into next week. Lots of data coming out next week. Lots of data. I mean, quick reminder: Monday is Labor Day holiday, but Tuesday we've got ISM manufacturing PMI. That's kind of manufacturing health. Wednesday we've got the job openings. Thursday, we've got payrolls, jobless claims, ISM services, PMI. Friday is jobs report, NFP. So lots of stuff going on next week. I think we also have some tech companies report earnings. So it could be a volatile week after the Monday, being quite weak. But no interest rate decisions next week. No interest rate decisions next week, but that's going to come up in September as well. So it's going to be a packed month. For crypto, historically, not the most bullish month, gotta say. Yeah, I have to say it. I hate to be that person, but historically, if we look at seasonalities, it's not going to be the strongest month. I'm here on the SeasonX page. These guys are tracking seasonalities. Been using them for a few years actually. And just thought about, now September is coming, end of the year is approaching, like fourth quarter is approaching. And so I think it's just important to remind ourselves, what do the seasonalities say? So what is Bitcoin's performance in USD historically? Like if we take a 10-year average, which I think, we want to exclude the very early beginnings, right? But seasonalities wise, actually August is usually flat. Yeah, we can agree that was kind of not the most aggressive August this year, but typically slightly up. And then September, normally not that exciting, right? So you see it here. It's normally not that exciting. Historically, over 10 years, it's a losing month. But then, I mean, October, looking forward to that. November, not great, but it's this last quarter that normally is the best throughout the 12-month period, right? So, and then the new year normally starts flat. So I wake me up when September ends, they say, right? So September could be a bit, I don't know, maybe it's going to be different this year, who knows? But this is what seasonalities say. I found it quite interesting because it kind of aligns with the Elliott Wave perspective as well, that we are currently caught in a correction. Surely there could be a bounce, but for now there's no sign that a correction is over. So October is going to be interesting because that has usually been an interesting month, a positive month. Maybe even, it looks like that, the strongest month in a 12-month period. So while September could be a bit boring, down, sideways, October could be really, really positive. So I'm going to track that going forward together with you guys, and then looking at the shorter time frame from an Elliott Wave point of view. I mean, bear in mind, these are just larger degree average seasonalities. It just tells us to be cautious in September, and it also doesn't mean that October is guaranteed win, but it's all about likelihoods and probabilities. And if I align that with the Elliott Wave perspective here, I mean, you see that we are kind of caught in a correction. We can still see some further downside. I explained that on the daily chart for you guys earlier today, yesterday. The idea here over the weekend is maybe a bit more of a bounce. Maybe there will be a little bit of volatility towards the weekly candle close, but probably less than normally, normal weeks. Okay. Still, though, I think futures are trading, so we should see some action because Bitcoin might open with futures or might show some volatility when the futures market opens. It's possible that now, after we had a corrective bounce and a corrective pullback from this area, the C wave starts to the upside, and it could take us into the region around 110.4K, to 112K maybe. You know, this is what I'm watching for. Any further downside more directly, I mean, it's in line with this perspective, but in the very short term for now, I'm watching for a bit of a bounce. So yeah, not much more to say there about Bitcoin. This resistance area keeps the pressure downwards. And the next support levels are 107,360 area, and then structural support at 105,230, these previous swing lows, and Fibonacci support around 106,500. That could be quite a strong support area here, but we haven't really seen much dynamic to the upside here. So yeah, just tracking for now the structures here. If we get any 5-wave move up and a break above resistance, it could be a reversal signal. We don't see that at this point, however. So that's the update on Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, if you're interested in joining our member live stream, it's running at 5 p.m. UTC, so very, very soon. If you miss it, you can always watch the recording. There are timestamps. We normally cover around 30 to 40 coins in a live stream. It's running 1.5 hours normally. And it used to be an hour. I've extended it a while ago because of, you could say, popular demand. And then lots of coins are covered, timestamps are shared, and yeah, so it's usually a great time. And check it out if you're interested. You can join the membership via YouTube if you're interested. And if we don't see each other later, I wish you a great start to the new week. Enjoy the holiday if you're in the US. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.